69, and we are going to go start the off season and go into season number 7. I hope everybody's doing fine today. I'm doing great. Let's see here. Who could be going to the Hall of Fame this year? Excuse me. Steph Curry is going to the Hall of Fame. Interesting. Kyle Lowry gets his jersey number. Steph Curry gets his jersey number retired. And Blake Griffin gets his jersey number retired. With the Clippers of all places. Okay. I guess this is early part of his career. Yeah. It was Lob City with him. Interesting. Okay. Elite realignment, draft lottery, staff signing. Okay. Now, so far, we've had the team up of Michael Jordan and LeBron James. We've had them win 3 of the 6 years. And, of course, the whole purpose of this was Stephen A. Smith said if Jordan and LeBron were together on a team, they would win 10 championships. So I'm basically taking that to heart. Saying if he's saying that they're going to win 10 championships, let's throw them together in a 2K series and see if they would actually win 10 championships together. Now, again, I'm not doing any pressure to keep them together. I'm not doing anything of the sort. Everything, they can come and go whenever they please, and I'm not controlling it. Let's see here what. Okay, Enoch, Todd, Blackshear, Dole. We basically got a bunch of nobodies. Let's see now. LeBron is 28 and a 99 overall with 50 badges, and Michael Jordan has 39 badges, and he's also a 99 overall. Jordan's three-point shot has never gotten to an even close to a B during this entire time, which is perfectly okay. I mean, he did build up his three-point shot in reality, but to use it how other people use it, not really. So, let's see here. So, LeBron will be the next person that will actually come to be a free agent. So, we want to make sure we add LeBron James as a target item, because I want to make sure that we get him re-signed. To me, that's a big deal. And let's start simming. Now, like I said, 6 years, 3 championships. It's not a bad run. The most wins we've had in a regular season has been 62. I'm actually kind of curious if at some point we can beat that. I mean, this is the optimal time. I mean, they're 28 and 29 years old. If there's going to be a run where they get that many wins, this would be the time. Chemistry is pretty high. I mean, it's definitely building up. A couple losses. That's, oh my goodness. There must be an injury. So, yeah, it's starting to right itself out here. But like I said, the chemistry is pretty high on this team. This team has a strong possibility of getting back to the finals. You can just tell the way they're winning pretty consistently. I mean, they've had little bumps in the road. I mean, you lose a game that's a home and home. But, losing that game to the Pacers. Their 3-game losing streak. It's their second 3-game losing streak this season. I think it's a loss. And there's a win. Okay. I'm just kind of curious because it's like, how many 3-game losing streaks can we have in one season when we've lost 11 games total? Yeah, it seems like now the losses are more few and far between. Chemistry is at 71%. Yeah, we definitely lost. I could definitely tell we lost just during that. It's like we've dropped 8% in chemistry. I mean, it's the same. The players are playing together, the same things, and we lost another 3-game losing streak. 4-game losing streak. Wow. Let's see here. Jordan's a starter with Giannis, and LeBron is a starter on Team Luka. Pretty comfortable spot here that looks like we're going to win. Another crown here. Now hopefully we'll have LeBron, his contract should be sewn up before we get to the stage for the contract extension. I mean, it should be generally when you target somebody, it generally signs them. We had another 3-game losing streak. And there's another 3-game losing streak. We've had a couple 3-game losing streaks. after the All-Star break. Like I said, I can only imagine it's injuries. It's a 2-game losing streak, and another 3-game losing streak. I think it's like our fifth one that's been like that. Another one? Nope. Okay, that was a short one. See, I was thinking we were going to be in the high 50 wins and stuff, but we're not even going to have that this year. Can we get 50? Okay, we got 50 wins. And Cade Cunningham, I mean, this dude has been incredible since coming into the league. I mean, seriously, this kid's skill set has been absolutely amazing. He has 42 things. He's won MVP 3 years running. Somehow he's an MVP, but wasn't even an All-Star that year. He was first team All-NBA in 5 seasons. That's just amazing to me. And he's pretty much sealed up on a contract and stuff, so he's not going anywhere. Compare him to somebody like Michael Jordan. And Michael's not going anywhere. His points per game went down a lot this season. Down to 20.9 points a game. That's a little disturbing. Sorry, I'm just... Yeah, I was... There it was, game played. You played the entire season. Okay.
Wanna become famous? Buy followers, primes and viewers on adviewers.com, adviewers.com.
No, we don't do that because that's kind of lame. You get viewers the normal way, and you don't cheat the system, and you also don't get booted off and everything based because you think you're going to get people's views. It's the wrong way of doing business, and it's just not It's not smart. So trying to push that kind of things on people is just wrong. And he did sign an extension. Look at that. I told you that we wanted him for a longer contract, and we signed him for a longer contract. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I am back. I had a phone call that I had to take. But and like I said, we got LeBron James. He's locked up. So I'm actually like really happy about that. Just like rather disappointed in our points per game from our two stars. It's a little disturbing. Now we did get 40 this year in one game, but you know, how many games did LeBron play? Yeah, he only played 71 games, so he had another year where he was a little injured, so. Okay, we are the number 4 seed going against the number 5 seed. That's a nice sweep. In that last game, LeBron James had 26 points. Jordan had 22. Minutes and stuff, they've steadily declined their minutes, which could be why we're seeing a decline in overall performance. So that's going up against the number 1 seed next year. And we've been eliminated by Toronto. Who does Toronto even have? Wiseman? Who the heck is Wiseman? Wow, he's a 7-1 center. Basically, it's his 3rd year in the league, but obviously he took the liking to facing the Knicks and just destroyed the Knicks. Wow. So, we've been eliminated. So let's see what happens in the rest of the playoffs. So year 7 is a ultimate failure. And congratulations for the Raptors for getting to the championship and winning the championship. Sean Livingston is the MVP of the finals with 22.6 points per game. Not exactly like somebody you would long to fear here, but that is exactly what happened. Let's get to our league meetings this year. The worst team will have the improved odds of obtaining a top 3 pick, which I like. No, I don't. Okay, let's finish up the rest of the off season. So we have a total of 3 championships through 7 seasons now. And we'll see what pickups we make here. Okay, here. We'll look at that front office here. And now you got LeBron James at 99 at 29 years old. And Michael Jordan is a 99 at 30 years old. Michael has that 1-year contract. And LeBron has 4 more years left on his deal. Now, besides Michael and LeBron, there's not much on this team, which is very interesting. Which is interesting. Okay. Nick signed Alex Lynn, Andrews, Maine, Reed, Powell. Like pretty much like all the like most of the team, they seem like they signed this year. And they're like mostly 1-year deals, which is kind of odd. Okay. And I do have... And I just want to check the settings here. I'm sorry. Yeah. Automatic expansions on. I'm not changing any of this. Yeah. Yeah. Because everything's all set to auto. Oh, crap. Okay, so they weren't able to make trades because I tended... I mean, I won 3 of the first 7 years. I had everything else set to auto. That's just weird. And I knew I set that to auto before. It must have reset. Because I don't understand why it would go there. We're below 500. The 5-game losing streak. This is definitely the longest losing streak we had. We are in severe danger of not making the playoffs this season. actually. And I didn't. Okay, they've already re-upped him. Okay. So he's re-upped, it's fine. Okay. I'm like, I didn't even re-up, I didn't even target him to make sure he'd get re-signed. But he re-signed. Okay, we're back to 500. We can go on a little run here. We can actually get back to it. And another losing streak. Michael Jordan is an actual captain. That's cool. And he picked LeBron James as his teammate. That's cool. Okay. Now, okay, so Knicks got rid of Randall and Powell. And we got Noel Rizikinen. And we also got rid of Knox and Powell. And we got Toby Harris and Rex Sims. I'm not exactly super excited for the if we're actually going to make the playoffs or not. I'm going to stop simulating because I just want to know what the stand or right now we're the 8th seed. So it's kind of scary. We're like right on that cusp. During this whole stretch, we have not missed the playoffs. Now, last time we did go 41 and 41 one year, and we did win the title that year. Wow, 42 and 41. Okay, somebody new. James Wiseman is the MVP. He's a center with the Raptors. Michael Jordan wins Defensive Player of the Year. He's won Defensive Player of the Year how many times a year? 4 times. Well, each one in the last 4 years, so. So Jordan gets up there as on the first NBA team. What is his stats this year? See, look at that. Points per game, 27.1. Feel pretty good about Jordan. Okay. LeBron James makes the second team, averaging 23 points a game. So both players up their game up a little bit here. We will be playing against Charlotte Hornets in the first round. And it's not looking good. And we've been swept. That is not what we want to see. Jordan and LeBron did fine, but the rest of the cast of characters, they just... only 4 for 10 from the field is just not going to cut it. So hopefully they'll be making some moves this off season to try to do whatever we can to improve us, but we will not be going further. Charlotte with another sweep of Boston this time, and then they beat Philly 4-1, and then they win the title. And Giannis is back in old form. Congrats to Giannis. I mean, crazy thing about Giannis is he's won MVP 3 times, and that was his first NBA championship. So congrats to Giannis and his band of misfits. Because that's pretty much what that club was. And we're going on to year 9. Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook have both retired. Kevin Durant gets his jersey retired in Brooklyn and in Oklahoma City. No respect in Golden State, where he won his first couple of championships. Actually, his only championships. I mean, Oklahoma City, he's never won. In Brooklyn, he never won. It's actually kind of funny. Actually, I like that move. You'd be able to trade first-round picks in consecutive years. I'm going to approve that one. I'm not going to change this one. I'm going to reject and override that here. And let's finish the rest of the off-season. Hopefully we'll see that we did something this off-season here before we go into year number 9. I was checking. I was putting a ban on that one player and the one commenter for a period of time. Okay, here. So both players have a full contract here. Sign a few players. Okay. Yeah. Not in love with the team still, but guess we shall see what happens here. love with our start here. Wow. This is just interesting because we're not going to make the playoffs this year with the way this season's going. So season number 9 does seem like a lost cause. Yeah, we're like 4.5 games back. Wow. And this time LeBron James is the All-Star captain. And Michael Jordan is a reserve this time. We are back at 500, so I mean, I can't see the live standings, which I wish they would put on this screen, just some kind of indicator to show exactly where we are in the standings. I mean, I know it's in team status, but just saying you could shrink this a little bit just to show the standings. And ended up with 44 wins. LaMelo Ball is the MVP with the Pacers. That I was not ready for. I was definitely not ready for that. Sidney McKenzie, Rookie of the Year. Justin Robinson, Sixth Man of the Year. Jordan wins the Defensive Player of the Year again. Jonathan Westbrook wins Most Improved Player. And Steve Kerr gets Coach. Okay. Yeah, they're both on the first team for defense. So. And we are the 7 seed again. Let's look at that roster. Dylan Brooks. We really didn't make any trades this year. So. Let's see how we do in the playoffs in year number 9. Ooh, we get by the Detroit Pistons. LeBron James had 26 points. Toby Harris, good old Toby, with 21 points. 21 points in 21 minutes. That's what you need. Now we got the team that swept us and won the championship last year. Ooh, we won. And we advance over Charlotte in a very, very tight series. Giannis was held to 10 points, but he had 12 assists, so he's moving the ball around. But it's like he just couldn't do anything against us. And LeBron James had a big night, 31 points. Jordan had 24. And Swift had 25. And it's like Swift 9 for 11 from the field. LeBron and James both shared the ball with 20 shots apiece. And it was a huge, huge game. So it's like that's a big deal, and LeBron James dishing out the assist with 11 assists. That's key to victory here. Can we win the championship number 4 this season against Orlando? And we make it to the finals. It's good to be back in the finals. We played a Magic team. Kumanga? Most of these players we don't know. And Kawhi Leonard's out. And you just get a roster full of injuries. Okay, we're gonna... This is not looking good. Yeah, this is a blowout. I mean... That is not good when it looks like that. Jordan had 28, LeBron had 19. But it's like even LeBron had 15 assists. But it didn't help. Armstrong had 46 points and 17 rebounds. Power forward, just totally dominating with his youth. That is going to be a problem. Same exact problem. We're getting killed. I mean, Jordan had 27, LeBron had 24. But this time, Bagley had 30. Evans had 28. I mean, John Moran had 23. Wow. So let's see if we can turn this thing around here. You know, I always like to have one game where we go in, and since it's 2-0 and this is such a huge game, let's jump in and see what happens the rest of this game. Okay. Got to rebound the ball. Wow. Okay, I need a defensive stop here. What is this guy doing in the middle of the court? Are we just mad at him? Oh my gosh. And that's the game. Wow. I mean, Jordan and LeBron did fine. Only questionable move by Jordan was, why did he pass the ball? Just shoot the ball up. And we lost it. So Golden State wins the championship. That just means we did not win the championship. So we have only won 3 times. So pretty sure we're at 3. Champion 3 times, yep. So we finished year 9. And we're there. Put a marker down.